Hello, friends and strangers. It's me, Hydrangea. This is part 1 of this build. It was inspired by a video that I watched from the Whiny Brit where she played with the model mod. It's basically a one-stop shop for your model, fashion, or simfluencer sims. I wanted it to be a pretty functional community lot. So it comes equipped with a photography studio and a runway so that you can show off all the latest sim styles. I haven't looked into the model mod, but if it includes some kind of runway object, that would be super cool and work really well in this build. I'm not big on gameplay, but I love using gameplay as my inspiration for my builds. My hypothetical gameplay. I wanted it to also be the kind of lot that you can fill your needs in and socialize and network, as it were. I love building community lots as well. I feel like there's such an element of creativity in the storytelling that you can do with a community space. I like the idea especially of spaces even that don't exist within the Sims world, like an old people home or a nursery, a creche, something like that. So I love building those kinds of lots. If you have requests or ideas, let me know. Just leave a little comment. I actually realized as well that the second part of this video series of this build is missing the section where I think I did some interior design on the ground floor or the photography floor, I think. So hard not to get caught up on the small details like the tiles and getting them to match, or getting a brick that looks like it fits into the environment, or a color scheme. Don't even talk to me about windows. I could spend so long choosing the right windows and still come out of it feeling like there's something off and it doesn't look quite right because of the windows. But gradually learning to just accept it, even if it doesn't look exactly right or exactly the way that I envisioned it. So that's fun. I tried to limit the packs I was using for this build to Moschino, that pack, the fashion pack with the photography elements, photography items, as well as the city living pack and Get Famous. They all had the kind of studio vibe that I wanted to sort of elicit from this build. I wanted it to feel like the kind of place where you'd see lots of up and coming influencers. Maybe the space gets rented out to agencies for networking nights or fashion shows. Definitely let me know in the comments what you would use this space for? What kind of events would you plan? Yeah, what kind of sim would you bring here? Let me know. I think if I want to incorporate an additional pack, the one where you can have a cafe to get together, I'm not 100% sure. Or using CC in mods. But I use CC as a bit of a crutch. So I'm trying to limit my use of it in builds that I've been doing recently, kind of as a personal challenge. And it's going okay. I think I'm doing alright. I think if I were to come in, maybe do some custom content refurbishments of the space, I would probably turn the cube in the middle into a little cafe area. Sit down, have a drink, have your informal conversations with your managers, your agents, designers perhaps. Oh, I might have used some industrial loft kit as well, just because it fit the vibes. And maybe that's still a lot of packs, but I feel like that's pretty good for me personally. I was sort of hoping that I'd be able to find some kind of reception counter, but I wasn't able to find that, so I moved on to the next floor. I had thought initially that I wanted to make that the floor with the runway, but in fact I ended up moving the runway to the floor above that. And this became the photo studio floor. So there is a cat on my lap. I don't know what she has to contribute to this voiceover. Just to be on my lap. Thanks, Mincy. Here's me remembering to make a pathway to the outside space. Thankfully I didn't have to do too much rearranging of my marvellously symmetrical bathrooms. Quite proud of those. Moving on to the upstairs, we start off with a questionably shaped runway. I also had to figure out where to put the stairs and how to put up a curtain. So I had to go and undo a couple of things and then redo it. Thankfully it worked. So now our glamorous models can walk onto the runway. I think it would add some spice to real life fashion shows if models had to walk through a curtain. Finally fixing the runway shape. I'd sort of had it with the curved platforms at this point. I did actually cut out a lot of the frustration. But I think this is where I decided that maybe I should take a break. And so this is where it's going to wrap up. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Come back next time to see where we pick up and where we finish. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more